prickly pringly pears off the prickly pringly pear trees on the pleasant prairies. I am saying my tongue twisters because I need to get my mouth moving for this video. What's poppin', everybody? I did a video the other day wishing everybody a happy new year, and I said that I would be doing something different, and I introduced something called Ask Coach Ro Anything. And from that question, I got so many great responses, and a few of them I feel need to be heard by more than just the person I responded to. It pushed me to answer in a more in-depth way, and I'm like, this is valuable, and so I'm going to get this out to you all as well. First question. It seems like back in the day, artists were known for their uniqueness. There was no mistaking Ella.
Don't be nothing if it you got that swing.
Versus Diana.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. You promised me love and anything that I desire.
Or Luther.
Pretty little darling, have a heart, yeah, baby.
Versus Prince. Nowadays, it feels like the creative world is formulaic. The industry looks for artists who fit into an already created mold. But the joy of creativity is reaching into your soul and producing something you didn't even know existed. And so the question was, in this cookie cutter world, how do you remain an authentic artist? I think that's a fantastic question. I think a lot of people are challenged with that. And it's not just for artists, it's for all of us. We are all creative. No matter what business sector you're in, no matter what you do in your job, if you're in leadership, if you're a part of a team, if you're a solopreneur, an entrepreneur, whatever you do, we are all bringing our unique selves to the table. Or are we? Are you afraid to show up as who you really are? Right? Are you showing up as your representative, as I like to call it, that part of yourself that feels like you need to be a certain way or do things a certain way in order for you to be liked or accepted in your space? Are you afraid to think outside the box? Are you afraid to color outside the lines, right? And so can I give you a creative nudge today to help you to tackle this aspect of yourself if you're dealing with it, if you're challenged with it? And we're also going to tackle imposter syndrome. A lot of us deal with that. That's coming up soon, as well as some other things that I think are going to be super, super valuable. So, first tips. Tapping into our authenticity as an artist or creative is something so powerful, provocative, and attractive. So much of the world's conditioning has frightened some of us from embracing the very thing that would give us more freedom and connect us to the right situations at the right time. I suggest getting feedback from trusted sources so that the creative or the artist can stretch into more of their fullness in a safe, encouraging, and honest environment. Also, getting out of the trap of comparisons or opinions from others may take a little more self-work to tap into personal freedom, but it's worth it. Self-development has been my saving grace. Vet those opinions. Where are they coming from? Who are they coming from? And disengage from social media if you need to. Create some distance from negative family and friends until you're strong enough to handle their perspectives. Expose yourself to others who have triumphed in the areas you've been challenged. Learn from them. Try on their tactics to see if it works for you. And an added note, don't compare yourself. Not only is comparison a thief of joy, it's also a thief of creativity and authenticity. Doing some self-inventory and some good inner healing could be needed as well, so that you can come from a clearer space of self-expression and emotional intelligence. And I can't stress it enough, get in community. If you are finding that you need support, one of the ways that they say we fail is in isolation. The biggest points of failure can come from being by yourself in your own little bubble. And sometimes we need somebody or a few somebodies to come in there and help us to stretch it or even pop it if necessary in order for us to gain greater perspective and also to get some sound, supportive, trusted feedback. Right? You are not alone. Coach Ro, signing off.